That's kind of cool test. Now it's easy. Wow, that was fun. Today we're gonna put to the test truck cargo unloader. We already hooked it up. It's just a couple of straps with a little winch. It's gonna look like that on the car, and as you can see, it straps around. And second one, super adjustable for thicker or skinnier tailgate. Let's see how it works, and we're gonna load up some firewood and stuff. There's a couple of straps, and then it's just gonna go out this way. Boom. So what you could do, probably put another little tarp around here in case you wanted to slide out from those other corners as well. But today we're just gonna test it this way. Okay, we loaded up a little bit of firewood. Boom. Okay, let's do it. We have a little handle right here. Okay, you want to do it? Kind of hold it this way. So just a little bit of firewood. We're gonna spin it back up. Let's see what happens. Loose pile of wood. Wow, no problem. So that way we don't have to worry about it. Just unload it and go. That is so cool. Oh, getting tight. What's happening? Oh, it got tangled up right here. Okay. So make sure you undo these little things and put them away. Okay, now it's gonna go. That's kind of cool test. Now it's easy. Wow, that was fun. And set it back up, ready to go. You have little straps. The straps it came with kind of weak. I would do some kind of bungee cord, like a little ones, and ready to go. Look, unloaded pretty easily. I know the only time it got hard because this thing got tangled. Make sure we put that away, maybe even like cut it off and tie it up so that way it doesn't happen. But that was pretty awesome. So it says that here, quick unload up to 2,000 pounds of truck bed loads, solid gravel logs and more. So yeah, we used with firewood. We didn't do 2,000 pounds because we don't have to work it that much, but it's pretty cool. There's a lot of different kinds. I bought the cheapest one around $80. So with this bed worked really well. And I seen what people do is put a little other top on it. If you use like loose mulch, you put a little top around here, so that way it pulls the whole top out, so that way you don't have to sweep it out. So there's a little bit of different ways to do it, but yeah, super cool. Let's lift it up. Look how well it looks. Really nice. Boom, out of the way. This right here gotta be the coolest hatchet you'll ever seen. Before you guys going to say, ooh, that looks a little flimsy for like camping firewood type of stuff, I don't know. It might be strong enough, but at the same time, I wouldn't use this for firewood. This is too nice and too expensive. I think what it is made for is more like for the combat. You got yourself a knife, and then this will close, and boom. So kind of like a torn oxide here, hatchet, and a knife. You can also still use it just like hatchet, take it apart like a hand hatchet, you know? And you got a knife for cooking and cutting down whatever you need to do, like the food. This one will hold this little metal piece, but again, it's a piece of art. I would never use it. As you can see, somebody did carry it. It is sharp, very sharp. So I'd say this is super cool. If it wasn't so rare and expensive, I would be using it, you know? It looks solid. It has no movement in there. It sits in there really solid. So if you think this is not gonna hold, you could just have a finger right here when you chop it. Make sure it doesn't fall off. But you know, I think it's pretty solid. I don't think it's gonna come off, because you really have to pull on it to take it out. And even then, it sits in there really tight. It has no wiggle, you see it? So I don't think it will come off. This is definitely one of a kind. Do not see any bending on it. But yeah, what do you guys think? What a unique mechanism. The only thing holds it together is this little notch, and it's thick notch, really thick as well. And the knife itself is beautiful, really big. There's a, it's kind of like a maybe bone saw or something, so it's more like a hunting, like taking apart the deer and thing like that, animals. That's what I would be using it for, maybe, but not for firewood. A lot of people would assume this is a firewood hatchet. It is not. This is like a hunted hatchet, if anything. Makes sense, right? Or a combat. Because guess what? You take it apart, close this, boom, there you go. Swing this one, you still have this tool. Pretty awesome. But again, it's too nice for the combat tool. I think this is mainly for hunting. Kind of makes sense, right? But you still have a hammer. Beautiful little tool. I definitely will not be using it for camping. This is a piece of art to me, and I'm definitely gonna keep it as a collection of weird knives. Because this works like a sheath, but whenever you put it together, it becomes an axe. It's just so unique. By the way, I paid $2,500 on eBay. I'm sure you could find it cheaper or more expensive. Good luck looking for it. It is very rare. Got it here, another rocket stove. Let's check this out. Whew. Okay, there is some kind of USB. Might have to have some kind of charger of it. Wow, look at all this tiny little attachment. Lots of assembly. I think this is just like a little legs. So looks like there is a two different attachment for the bigger one or for the smaller ones. Depends what you're cooking. Let's try to use the smaller one, so that way it's a more fuel efficient. There is right here your fuel. You can buy it, or you can use small twigs and such. And this side here going to be your handle. You see? So once it's in here, it'll be easy to grab it and easy to take it out. It will be hot. So whenever you want to take this out and put new one in, no problem. Okay. Also there is a pot stand. Ooh, that's tight. Had to get up for this one. One went in pretty good. The rest is kind of hard. There you go. Yeah, initial setup is not so easy. Wow. This side here is a little computer fan. I like to call them computer fans because they're really tiny. Okay, I got right here power bank. Let's plug it in. Okay, looks like it's working. And there you go. Now it's spinning. Okay, let's see if it's enough to light this up with one of these matches. Or we probably should turn off the fan right now. Does this stuff burns easily? Not really. We put dry fuel in it, like fire starter, and the fan is definitely helps a lot. You see, it looks like burning gas stove from those little holes from the sides, and it's definitely makes it a lot hotter. I'm gonna turn off the fan, and as you can see, it's burning not so good. It's almost wanna suffocate, but with this fan on maximum, it's burning really well. Let's wait a little bit, see how it does when the fire starter burn out. Will it keep on burning? Because this flame is quite big right now. Okay, and this is what it looks like. It says Mimi Motor Smokehouse. Beautiful. As you can see, it's on maximum. If you need to adjust the flame, maybe make it less, there you go. Wow. Tell me this is not a beautiful camp stove. The only minus is you do need some kind of portable charger over here. Those things are really popular and they're making them better and better. So that wouldn't be a problem. Just need maybe a solar panel to recharge that. And boom, you got right here camp base stove, rocket stove. And the reason why it's a rocket stove, instead of actually having a hole in here, you can use one of these. Let's say you need to refill it or put a different one, you just grab this like that and take this out. Boom, you see it? Nice. And the fan is gonna go in here. You see how it's burning not so good. Put it back in, turn the fan on. Just on a little simmer, look how well it's burning. It's actually blown from the bottom and the sides. That's a perfect indicator how it's burning from those holes, because oxygen being fed makes it really hot. Got right here a couple wedges. This is a vintage one. There's a brand of it. You can find them on eBay. Then you have these ones on Amazon, and this is modern, just like that one, except a little bit taller and stuff. So let's see what they for and how they do with these big rounds. Step one, let's start out with this round one. This is so easy to put it in and then just dive it in a little bit. Wow, it goes in so well. The problem though with this one, as you can see, just diving in and not splitting it. Let's try this one next to it. Hopefully it will help it. As you can see, easy to put it in. Drive it in a little bit so it doesn't come out. Wow, these wedges are just going in there and not doing anything. I might have to do another wedge next to it. This one. Hopefully I'm not too much to the edge. It's going in. There you go. 3 wedges. That's how we do it. What look like useless, but because on a teamwork, all the wedges are good. 1, 2, and 3. Do you hear it cracking? Nice. All the way. And this side here, why it's so hard to split it. You see those grains? That's what holds it together. Now let's do a little competition. This one versus this one. In quarters. Might still have to have a couple of them. Yeah. By itself it's just useless. They got to work as a team. Let's see if this one does anything. Nope. Okay. I think this vintage one is pretty lame. Alright, it's cracking. Honestly, the best wedge is this one right here. The other one is just help. But that's what wedges are used for, to break off these big rounds. Let's just finish it off right here. There you go. Almost all the way through. Again, just grab a regular axe and just chop this. Yeah, this one, look, it just stuck. Didn't do much at all. This time closer to the edge. Let's see what it does. Drive it in a little. Again, I think this one is best, but 2 wedges will do it. Still think this one is the best by itself. Let's try it out. Will this one split this whole thing by itself? Dive it in a little. It is the longest and it's gradually going in. I see the crack. So yeah, I think this is the best wedge, if you're still wondering. For sure, this side here is the best wedge out of all of them. Got it here, Zach Trail survival equipment or survival kit. First of all, we get this waterproof backpack, 20 liters, so submergible. It's going to either hold the water or keeps it dry. You can actually fill it up with water like a bucket. So let's open it up. In a closed position, all we have to do is wrap it around and close it like that. These dry bags are pretty awesome. So this is what that survival kit going to look like. Pretty small, as you can see. Have a handle, have a back straps, front straps, nice. Anyways, let's unbox it, see what we got. Also there's a front pocket, empty I guess for like weird stuff. Anyways, this is a really nice dry bag. First of all, we get Ozark Trails glow sticks. So it looks like everything going to be by the same brand, which is kind of nice. Emergency blanket. Recently I showed you this emergency like vest that blows up. That's so much better than this. Then right here, UST emergency food ration bars. Those things are pretty nasty. It's like 5 years shelf life, but they're not that tasty. But at least it'll keep you alive, I guess. So this is mess kit or whatever, like bunch of metal cans and things so you can cook one. Also Ozark Trail, nice. Check this out, little multi-tool, pretty cool. Those things cheap. Okay, looks like they make some kind of drink cups and thermos, I guess. There you go. Easy to open, easy to drink from. There's a little holder, boom. I guess it's one of those 24 ounces vacuum insulated stainless steel water bottle. That's what it is. Bunch of rope, still by the same brand. Wow, there's a lot of goodies. What is this? Explorer tool. Probably would never use that. There's so much stuff in there. I feel like a Santa. Oh my gosh. Lighter. Is this really a camping lighter? I don't think so. This thing's break pretty easily. And then there's, come on, like what is this? Water purification. Yep. Few more things. Ozark Trail flashlight. Look at that. There's so much fun stuff. I feel like a Santa. Wipes. Striker, that stuff is really good. I like that striker, I have tried it before. There's a poncho, that's pretty nice, and they're really small. Looks like a pail, they peel, so some kind of insect peel. Without tail spoon sets. Little shovel, same brand. This is like $5 knife. It's horrible, but you can beat it up and throw it away. And this tool, I just like keep donating them. I have too many of them at Goodwill or whatever. And there's a kit right here. This is definitely not for camping. So this is why they call it outdoor equipment. I don't know why they put this as outdoor equipment. Would you bring with yourself and in a backpack a whole like a band-aid and all that first aid kit? I would not. Probably leave this one definitely at home and get rid of a bunch of gadgets I would never use. But anyways, that's what I bought on eBay. If you're interested, now you know what's in one of these bags. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It was fun opening it.